They will cower. All mine. Enemy suppressed.
One enemy remaining.
This is where I don't need to communicate, actually. It's unrated. I can just talk to you guys, and we can talk about my thought process. See, the thing is, in this game versus CS, like, it's not the same. Like, if I knew everyone had smoke, flash, nade, and how they would play, I could be like, okay, the common play, someone might swing here, or they do this or that. Like, I just know, like, I just pretend people might push everything in Valorant. Since that wall is theirs, there might be a guy close behind it. You might have heard me reload. I'll check the shower push, watch the flank, short it. Like, I'm not doing anything profound, or I can't, like, read them.
One enemy remaining.
Like, there's nothing about them that was, like, textbook right there, right? There's nothing about them that was like, oh, the Raze, like, yeah, the Raze stays here as nades, and yeah, maybe one's U-Haul, but it's not like I'm gonna see Raze and Reyna and be like, they're playing those two spots 100%, and this is what they're doing. You know? Like, Raze might be playing hookah, Raze might be playing long, and then if Killjoy were short, and they have a turret set up here, he doesn't need to be spotting. He might play off his turret and literally just can't, like, you know, like, it just can't, there's not the mechanic, like, there's game sense understanding of what people might do. So maybe it's common for, like, an Omen or Brim or whoever, if Asher to smoke this in, like, a pro play, and then people fight for that. You know, the double suck, satisfying, right? You know what I'm saying, though? So, like, when I try to sit here and talk to you guys about, like, what I expect, like, I could do, like, micro plays, like, okay, watch for the push. I'm concerned about the push. All right, since wall's up, like, I don't want to let them know too many people here. I don't want to get raze-naded. So I'm going to kind of... This is a smart bait. Like, you don't want to all be clumped up and take a nade. We have no turret watching flank, so if someone pushed hookah early, he might be flanking in, like, 2, 3, 2, what, you know, like, saying, like, I can maybe count that down, but, like, you just don't know as much this game. Okay, Killjoy's here. I'm standing this way watching you hold because I don't want to be exposed to this because we're doing that flanking.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go back sight. When is it good to crouch peek if any time? Just, it's... Okay, so when you think about ducking and movement in general, guys, like...
Double check it, please.
Think about it more of freedom and comfort and, like, evasiveness than what's good to do in terms of, like... Recoil. I don't know what people think about it. Do you think about recoil or like duck peek is fine? You just want to surprise people. You want to just, like, peek fast. So a lot of times when you do a fast peek, you don't start running right here. You start running more like here, right? So if I start running, I'm running here already. I don't just, like, walk up and then start running. It might be the same, but that's just something I've done. You could do whatever you want, though, really.
Their vision. Reloading.
The tower?
Done.
One enemy remaining.
Right flank respawn. So, like, when you first, like shoulder peeking, like, I don't know, like, I guess what I'm trying to tell you is there's no set thing, right? Jiggle, like, when you're playing, like, the main difference is rifle versus op, and then do they know where you're peeking from or not, right? If someone knows where you're peeking from, like, obviously, that's why people wide peek a lot, because it feels like it kind of gives you more, like, a room for error for them to, like, react or whatever. To not outreact you, rather.
There.
Revealing area.
I've got your trail.
You all?
They will cower. All mine. Enemy suppressed.
One enemy remaining.
Nice flank. For CS, are retakes good practice? Yes, retakes can be good practice. Deathmatch can be good practice. The thing is like, I gotta try to remember, like, there's different types of goals you guys have, right? Some of you just want to get better and play ranked better, right? Some of you want to join a team. So, like, that's also under difference, right? Like, if you just want to win more ranked matches, that's different than winning, like, joining a comp team or something.
Right here. Right here.
Backside.
Die.
Can you read again your enemy like what you did on CS before? You just tuned in too late for me explaining why it's hard to do that. I could do small readings, but it's just different. It's just different. Like, I could guess, like right there, I guessed the guy was shower because they didn't fight me here. So most likely it's one back site, one aggro shower. Because if there's two back site, one of them would be peeking early. So that's like a small game sense read I had just now. Or if there's one here, then there's a chance there's still one there and no one shower. And I might risk that there's no one shower. So, like, that's a read, but I wasn't going to say that as I was running up because I didn't know till last second, and I cleared shower and killed him. Headshot DM for CS warm. The only reason I didn't like headshot DM in CS is because I just wanted to shoot bodies and, like, warm up my mouse movement.
Wind. Show me where to go.
I already knew how to, like, tap into, like, my aim, so I didn't, like, I just needed to, like... Warm up for me on, like, video games, I find, is, like, very much my eyes. Just need to get used to... My eyes and how I'm sitting just need to get used to, like, what I'm looking at and moving. That's why I don't really worry about like headshot only, this, that, the other. There's drills. Drills are different. I just did a video for Oris. That if you want to watch it, it applies to Valorant too. I did it for CS:GO because that's the game they wanted me to. But the drills would apply to Valorant if you want to go watch. I think it was video number 4 or 5 of my recent Oris pro tip. Or play the 1v3. So I'm already like planning right now, like that I'm gonna have to fight from short A behind the box a lot. Like, right here. And so I'm thinking, like, I'm watching radar. I see Sova, so they could be U-Haul. So he could peek me here without him knowing. So I'm not worried about that. I'm going to block his front sight. Try to distract for him.
One enemy remaining.
Thank you. These explanations are quite helpful, even though my English is not my native. Yeah. Texting Sean right now, guys. Scares. I'm 30, don't have any plans of trying to go pro, but I really enjoy the game and want to simply get better for myself. Guides are fine, but like you said, everything is so situational. I'd pay to have like 1 to 3 hour lesson or VOD review. So if I ever did extended lessons with you, Babo, or anyone, it would be, I would do 1 hour at a time, and I would probably do like...
Spike down, B.
Still in sight. I have this bike.
It would probably be like once a week.
Hey guys.
Little plant. Once MP.
Spike down.
Oh
B.
shit. Foz, thank you for the 10.
Well, see you later.
Still in sight. Cutting their vision.
Revealing area. Target sighted. Flash. Hey guys. Shot done. Oh, big goal. All right. Grenade out.
Out of charges.
One enemy remaining.
3 souls.
Serious offer, let me know. Demos etc. happy to pay.
Serious offer, let me know. Demos instead of happy to pay. Fods, wait, what are you asking for? You're trying to do lessons? Thank you for the 50, dog. I might be willing to, like, the thing is like, this is what I'd have to do. I'd have to choose a time slot every week, and I would have very limited slots. Maybe like 2-3 hour window, 1 day a week, where I would let students come in, and I would probably have them book a minimum of 4 lessons, so it was impactful. You would get an hour every Friday. We could either do... We could do one of 3 or 4 things. We could do one-on-one lesson in game where we can talk about characters, agent, gameplay, strategy, concepts, whatever. We could do a demo review or VOD review. Ran through shower. Look at that.
You disappoint me.
80 heaven.
One enemy remaining.
Spawner heaven. 3, 2, 1. House cord.
You're barely worth the effort. I've got your trail. Please feeling safe. Feeling safe. You disappoint me.
One enemy remaining.
He's short by me. Or not, never mind. My bad.
Still hungry.
Just watched the Joe Rogan podcast with you again. This has to make the 15th time, possibly even 20th. I have a problem. Just thought I'd drop by and let you know I'm mildly insane. Dude,
GG's.
that's awesome.
GG's.
GG's, guys.
Charge.